All right, let's just jump right in. I want you to forget everything you've probably seen on social media. We're going to cut through all that noise. This is a real, no-nonsense guide to seriously improving how you look, and the best part, we're going to do it without you having to spend a single dime.
You know, this quote, it really hits home, doesn't it? It's so easy to say looks don't matter. And look, at the end of the day, your character is what's most important, for sure. But let's be honest with ourselves. Your appearance, that's your first impression. It's the starting point, and just a little bit of improvement there can be a huge confidence booster.
And that's really the core promise here. You don't need a crazy budget like some influencer, and you definitely don't need movie star genetics. It's all about building the right habits, getting rid of the bad ones, and pulling off a massive glow-up using what you've already got.
So, where do we even begin? Simple. We start with the foundation, your skin and your face. I mean, it's the first thing people see, right? So getting this part right is absolutely crucial.
Okay, so you go on social media, and what do you see? These super complicated, crazy expensive routines with a million different products. But what's the reality? The best routine is actually simple, it's effective, and it costs basically nothing. And here's the real secret. Great skin is way more about what you don't do, like eating junk food, than what you slather on your face.
All right, so here's the game plan. It's super simple, but trust me, it works. Step 1, and this is the big one, cut down on the junk food and sugar. Then just wash your face with cold water. That's it. It helps with puffiness, tightens your pores, it's great. For moisturizing, a tiny bit of Vaseline is all you need. Now the rice and rose water, those are kind of like bonus steps, but they're powerful, super cheap, and a little goes a long way. See? Simple.
And hey, let's clear something up right now because it's a huge misconception. There's this weird obsession with skin color, but that is not what makes a face attractive. The real game changer? It's all about structure. A strong, defined jawline, that has a way bigger impact. So seriously, stop worrying about your skin tone and start thinking about your facial framework.
So, how do you actually improve that structure? Well, one of the key things people talk about is mewing. Now look, this isn't some magic trick. It's a habit. All it is, really, is correct tongue posture. And it takes time. We're talking months, maybe even years. But if you're consistent, it can gradually help your jawline and facial shape.
But to really see results, you need the whole package. First, you've got to be consistent with mewing. Second, and this is non-negotiable, breathe through your nose. Mouth breathing is a big no-no. But honestly, the biggest factor of all is lowering your body fat percentage. You can have the best jawline in the world, but if it's hidden, no one's going to see it. Also, try eating harder foods like carrots and nuts. It's a workout for your jaw. And that chewing gum myth, just avoid it. It's not doing what you think it is.
Okay, so we've got the foundation covered. Now let's talk about the frame that goes around it, your hair and your physique. These two things literally shape your whole look.
Listen up, because this is a big one. So many of us are messing up our hair and we don't even know it. Shampooing every single day, that just strips out all the good natural oils. Using those cheap shampoos full of harsh chemicals, total disaster. And hot showers, yeah, they feel good, but they weaken your hair like crazy. The fix is so simple. Wash with water daily, use a good, gentle shampoo maybe once or twice a week, and turn that water temperature down. Cool water is your friend. It makes your hair stronger and shinier.
And look, hair is important, but let's be real. There is probably no single feature more attractive on a man than a solid physique. And this is something you have total control over. We're not talking about becoming some massive bodybuilder, just about looking healthy, strong, and, well, capable.
And can we please bust a huge myth right now? If you're a teen, you've probably heard this one. Working out will stop you from growing taller. That is just wrong. In fact, basic stuff like push-ups and pull-ups can actually help you by fixing your posture and making you healthier. The only time you need to be careful is with super heavy weightlifting when you're really young.
So here's the real formula, all right? No more excuses about no time or no money. You don't need a gym, you just need the floor. It all comes down to the big three: diet, exercise, and sleep. Get those right, and you're golden. And remember this, a strong physique is always more impressive than being a little bit taller. Go for that classic V shape, broad shoulders, strong back. That's a timeless look.
Okay, now for the fun stuff. Let's say you need to look better, like right now. I've got 3 super simple tips that will give you an instant glow up. Seriously, right away. Number 1, go wash your face. I'm dead serious. It is the fastest, easiest way to look and feel more refreshed. A quick splash of cold water gets rid of the grime, tightens things up, and just makes you look more awake. Do it as soon as this is over. You'll see what I mean. Number 2, smile. Just smile. It's kind of funny. We live in this time where everyone's trying to do that super serious Sigma face thing, right? A real, genuine smile has become a superpower. It instantly makes you look more approachable, more confident, and yeah, more attractive. And I mean a real smile, one that reaches your eyes. It costs you nothing, and it completely changes your vibe.
And number 3, and this one can be a tough pill to swallow for some guys. If you have a patchy beard, just shave it off. I know. But a clean-shaven face looks 1,000 times better than one that's, just not quite there yet. It looks cleaner, more intentional, and remember, having a beard doesn't make you a man. Confidence does. So if it's not full, just rock the clean look. It's a strong look.
All right, we've gone over a ton of stuff on how to improve your looks. But for the next minute, I want you to just forget all of it. Seriously, because we're about to hit the single most important part of this whole thing.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Wait, what? After all that? Yes. I know it sounds crazy, but just hear me out. Because while your looks are important for that first impression, they are not the end game. They are not what defines your real value as a person.
Think of it like this. It's the perfect analogy. Your looks are the thumbnail of a video. A good thumbnail gets people to click. It's super important, right? But if the video itself, your character, who you are, your substance, is boring or empty, people are going to click away in 5 seconds. The thumbnail might get you the view, but it's the content that gets you the subscriber.
So here's the main takeaway. Your real long-term value, it's built on these other pillars. Things like having financial stability, having a purpose, being disciplined, having inner strength, being a leader. These are the things that give you substance. A sharp jawline is great for getting your foot in the door, but it's nothing compared to a strong character.
So if you're out there feeling like you're unattractive, I want you to really understand this. The problem isn't your genetics. It's not your face. It's your lifestyle. It's just a lack of investment in yourself. And I don't just mean your looks. I mean your health, your skills, your mind, your purpose, the whole you. So let's just end on this thought. You're not ugly. You are simply underinvested. Use all the tips we talked about today to build a great thumbnail for yourself, to get that confidence boost. But please don't stop there. The real journey, the most rewarding part, starts when you begin working on the video, on your character. So the only question I have for you is, where are you going to start?